Welcome to Across the Globe. Today we will learn about implementing login and logout functionality. Flask offers session management functionality to enable the implementation of login and logout features. Sessions permit the persistence of data across multiple requests. For instance, when a user logs into a website using Flask, their session can store information such as their username or user ID, allowing the application to maintain the user's login state throughout their interactions with the site. This enables the application to authenticate the user's identity and customize their experience accordingly based on their logged-in status. In Flask, you can utilize the built-in session object to retain user data upon logging in. Upon receiving login credentials via a form submission, you can access the values using request.form key. Subsequently, you can validate the credentials and set session variables accordingly. For instance, if the username and password match a predefined value like admin and password, you can set the session logged in to true. This session data can then be accessed in other routes to verify a user's logged-in status. You can further create conditional statements to control access to certain parts of your application based on the session variables. Remember to import the necessary modules and set a secret key for your application to enable sessions to function correctly. In production scenarios, it's advisable to use more secure methods for user authentication and session management. When a user logs out of a system, it is important to clear their session to prevent unauthorized access to their information. In the provided Python code snippet, the logout function in a Flask application removes the logged-in key from the session using session.pop logged in none. This action effectively clears the user session upon logout. By clearing the user session, any stored information related to the user's login status or other sensitive data is removed. This is crucial for maintaining security and privacy, as it prevents someone else from accessing the user's account or personal data after they have logged out. Additionally, clearing the session helps in managing server resources effectively by releasing any memory allocated to store the session data. In a real-world scenario, consider an e-commerce website where users need to log in to make purchases. Upon logging out, the user session should be cleared to ensure that their payment information and personal details are not accessible to anyone else who might gain access to the computer or device. Implementing session clearance upon logout is a fundamental practice in web development to enhance security and protect user privacy. In a social media application, users log in to access their personalized feed and profile. Once users log out, their session information is cleared to maintain privacy and security. This process ensures that unauthorized access to a user's account is prevented. For example, when a user logs out of their Instagram account, their session is cleared, requiring them to log in again to access their account. This security measure helps protect user data and prevents unauthorized access to personal information. Implementing login and logout functionality in Flask requires managing user sessions effectively and securely storing user data. By utilizing Flask's built-in session management features and incorporating secure storage methods like hashing passwords, developers can ensure the authentication and authorization processes are robust. Utilizing best practices in web application security, such as using encrypted connections, HTTPS, and implementing two-factor authentication, can further enhance the overall security of the login and logout mechanisms. Adhering to these practices can help prevent security vulnerabilities and protect user data. Implementing login and logout functionality is like having a key to unlock and lock your front door. Just like how you need a key to enter your house and lock it when leaving, users need to enter their username and password to access a website and log out when they're done. Without the key, you can't enter your house, just like without correct credentials, you can't access the website. Similarly, without logging out, anyone could access your personal information, just like leaving your front door unlocked allows anyone to enter your house. A program implementing login and logout functionality would involve creating a login page where users input their credentials and a logout button to securely end their session. Hey, Code Conquerors, ready to level up? With TechLearn ATG, showcase your skills with official course certificates. Just visit our site and start. Need that extra boost? Get tailored learning, 24/7 support, and expert guidance. Coding smarter, growing faster, and making learning fun. Go to our website across the globe, www.atg.world. This code demonstrates the implementation of login and logout functionality in a Flask web application. Upon accessing the root / users are prompted to either log in or navigate to the login page. The application maintains user session information using the session object. When a user submits a login form, their username and password are validated against the predefined user's dictionary. If the credentials match, the user is redirected to the index route and their username is stored in the session. Otherwise, an error message is displayed. The login route handles both GET and POST requests. For a GET request, the user is presented with a form to input their credentials. For a POST request, the form data is captured to attempt a login. The logout route removes the user's username from the session, effectively logging them out. Subsequently, redirection to the index page is triggered. To run the code, a templates directory must be created to house the login.html file, which renders the login form to collect user input. Upon successfully logging in, users are greeted with a welcome message on the index page along with a logout link to conclude their session. By executing the Flask app and opening it in a web browser, users interact with the login form, advancing to the index page post-authentication. With the logout link, users can seamlessly terminate their session, priming the application for subsequent logins. One real-world application of implementing login and logout functionality can be seen in e-commerce platforms. When users visit an e-commerce site, they are required to log in to access their account, view order history, save payment information, and complete purchases. By implementing a secure login system with proper session handling, e-commerce platforms can ensure that only authorized users have access to their personal information and transaction history. Another example can be found in online banking systems. Banks require customers to log into their accounts to check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and perform other financial transactions. Implementing a robust login and logout system is crucial in ensuring the security of customers' sensitive financial data. Proper authentication mechanisms help prevent unauthorized access to accounts and protect against fraudulent activities. Across the globe, implementing secure login and logout functionality is essential for safeguarding user data and providing a seamless and secure experience on various online platforms. Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next video.